First up this morning, news from the palace. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle engaged. We're going to have an American princess. According to a statement from Clarence House, as of this morning, Prince Henry of Wales, the younger son of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, and fifth in line for the throne of the United Kingdom, is getting married to American actress Meghan Markle. I know, it's thrilling. The very 18th century institution made the announcement in a very 21st century way with a tweet. The Prince of Wales, it read, is delighted to announce the engagement of Prince Harry to Ms. Meghan Markle. Hashtag OMG, he wrote. No, he doesn't. I made that up. That doesn't sound like Prince Charles at all. The bride-to-be and either princess or duchess-to-be starred on the USA Network show Suits. She's divorced. She's divorced. She's a TV divorcee, as am I. She is 3 years older than the 33-year-old Prince Harry. Very modern. The happy couple, who have been dating for over a year, got engaged earlier this month in London, they tell us, and the wedding will be this spring. For more, we are joined now by NBC News correspondent Kelly Cobiella at Kensington Palace in London. Hey, Kelly, what's the latest?
Oh, Megyn, I wish I could tell you all the details of that proposal because it's all anyone has been talking about in this city, in this country, over the past couple of months. And I understand we're going to see them.
Yep.
We're about to see the happy couple. There you can see them walking down the lane.
This is the first photo op we have seen of the happy couple now. Let's just take a look for a moment. I know, it's exciting. Think of what this young woman is feeling right now. They met, I think it was September of 16, and here we are, you know, just over a year later, maybe summer of 16, and here we are over a year later, and she is about to become American and British royalty. Just 36 years old. They say they're going to live in the cottage at Kensington Palace. Let's listen.
From all of us. How are you both feeling? And Megyn, how are you feeling? And tell us, how did you propose? Was it romantic?
The very first time we met. Megyn, can you show us the ring, please?
Aw, a sweet moment, right? A sweet moment. They may be royals, but it's really about love. That's what it's about. It's about love. And by the way, those who voted that she would be wearing a white coat in the pool, you've won $16 here in our Megyn Kelly Today pool. The prince, that's unexpected that they spoke. That's supposed to come later. They're going to give an interview to the BBC, which we'll all see later this afternoon. But the prince saying that he is thrilled, and Meghan Markle showing her engagement ring for the first time, which was exciting to see. Our thanks to Kelly. Kelly, just before I let you go, what should we expect now in terms of the architecture from this point forward?
Well, it's a big day today here at Kensington Palace. You mentioned the sit-down interview, which they'll have with the BBC. It will then be released to all of us, all the other broadcasters. So we'll hear for the first time from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sitting together, talking, we presume, about their relationship, about the proposal, possibly about what their life will be like as a royal couple. As we know, Prince Harry is one of the most popular, if the most popular members of the royal family, so it's not likely that he'll back away from many of those royal duties. But what will Meghan's royal duties be like? How will she be incorporated into that lifestyle? And most importantly, Megyn, what will the wedding be like? Where will it be? Will it be a big traditional affair here in London at Westminster Cathedral like Prince William's, or more of a quiet, subdued country kind of affair? Hopefully we'll hear more of this in the days and weeks to come. And of course, prepping for that big royal wedding in the spring. Megyn?
Wow. Thanks, Callie. Joining us now in studio, royal expert Victoria Arbiter. Victoria, great to see you.
Good morning.
I don't know, it's like it just makes you feel happy and hopeful to see young love like that.
It does, and I feel, Megyn, at the moment, the world feels like quite an unhappy place, and there's nothing like a royal wedding to bring everyone together. The Queen is the head of the Commonwealth, which oversees more than 2 billion citizens. There's a lot of people with a vested interest in the royal family, and as Kelly said, Harry is perhaps the most popular member of the royal family.
And about to be even more so, no? Given the choice in bride, she's non-traditional, as I say, a TV divorcee. She's 3 years older than he is. She's an American.
Yeah, she's an actress.
Right, none of which appeared to be a problem for the royal family.
No, this is such an indication of how times have changed and generations have changed. The last time an American divorcee married into the royal family was in 1936. It led to the abdication crisis.
Right.
Now we
Remember that with Wallace Simpson?
Exactly. So now we've got Prince Charles, who will one day be king. He's divorced. A couple of his siblings are divorced and remarried. Divorce is no longer an issue, but I think where it becomes interesting is the fact she is international. Peter Phillips, who's one of Harry's cousins, he's married to a Canadian, but they're one of the realms. So that sort of still encompasses the Queen as the head of state. So we're really seeing the royal family reflect this modern society.
Why do you think it's going to be spring of 18 for the wedding? It's pretty quick. That's when Kate's baby is due.
Yeah.
So why do we think of the fast turnaround?
Royal engagements tend to be very short, and also Meghan is going to be there on a fiancé visa, and so you have to be married within 6 months of applying for that fiancé visa.
Can't they? They kind of know somebody.
They do. But this is the thing, with the royal family, it's very different to being a celebrity. They have to comply to the same rules as everybody else. So there's that, but I think everyone's actually quite surprised by the spring wedding just because the Duchess of Cambridge's baby is due.
And her life, Meghan Markle's life, is about to change.
Dramatically. I don't think she's got any idea, really. You can't possibly have any idea. Kate had at least grown up watching the royal family, so she had a sense of what life would be like within the royal family. It's very different when you're living it. But for Meghan, she's grown up here where you go to check out at the supermarket and there's the National Enquirer with any assortment of ridiculous headlines. There's no tradition and protocol really that matches it here. So in one way, she's very prepared, given she's come from a public life. She's independent. She's created this very successful life for herself. But it's totally different when you're in the royal fishbowl.
It can be, I'm sure, overwhelming for these young women like Kate and Meghan until they wake up in the palace and look over at the prince on the pillow next to them, and then they feel better. It's great to see you.
You too, thank you.
All the best to them.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.